Ow.
Okay, so I just want to, can you see me in the shot and
Yes,
just see
everything.
how old are these? Does he know how old they are?
No.
No.
We don't know how old it is.
¿Cuántos años tienen los árboles?
It's like,
A este tiene más de como 100.
Like 100.
oh really?
Sí.
100 years old. Wow, okay, so you can see like after 100 years how many you'll get. I thought it was 20 years, man.
No, pero
Something.
me voy a traducir.
So, no, we're going to get 50 kilograms just off this little section. And it's going to be a big bag of mandarins and a bucket of these sour oranges. And remember, you have to prepare the sour orange peel because lime, lemon, mandarin, kumquat, all the citrus are edible, the pomelo. All the peels are edible of all of the citrus except for orange, and you have to prepare it to make it medicinal in Chinese medicine. And I'm just thinking about how many are on here and how much you could spread it through the neighborhood just from one tree. And we're about to get like a 50 kilogram bag like this. So imagine how many people you can, if everyone has different trees, we all have free food. Anyway, it's just huge. I'm going to make juices. I'm going to mix the mandarin with the sour orange so that the juice isn't too sour and it's not too sugary, because if you just have mandarin juice, it's just sugar. And so you mix the mandarin with the sour orange. So I just wanted to show how big they are. I love being up here in the trees. But I hope you can see how large they are compared to me. Beautiful. Muy bueno, as they say here. Should be able to
I forget where I have to press here.
Oh, that's right.
Mi amor. Are so delicious.
Yeah. 100 years old. That's a really good tree to be eating from. Because it's got a lot of nutrients in it after. So I'm up here in the mandarin tree, as you can see by the fallen mandarin on the bird's nest, and there's a little bird's egg.
Sí, hay un niño.
Okay, so that's how many mandarins. That's a 50 kilogram bag. Let's start barking when I talk. That's a 50 kilogram bag. So that must be about 40 kilograms or 35 or something kilograms. And then that's all mandarins, and that's mandarins as well. So there's easy, probably looks to me like 80 to 100 kilograms of oranges, of mandarin. So 80 to 100 kilo of mandarin there. Pretty nice. And now we're going to get oranges. I filled the bucket with oranges, but you can see these sour oranges. They're just everywhere and they're huge up there. Beautiful orange colour. Okay, as you can see, there's the sour oranges. A whole bucket, a painter's bucket full. And some more there. We've got more in the fridge. This is just amazing to see what a 100-year-old mandarin and orange tree can do. And remember, this skin here, when you dry it, becomes the most powerful orange or citrus thing in Chinese medicine. The Shi Shen, I think it is, orange peel from the sour orange is more powerful than the normal orange. I think it's the bioflavonols or the flavonoids or something like that in here that makes it so medicinal, but you have to dry it in the sun. And then I'm going to make a tincture once it's dry, so we just peel it and dry it. But to make the juice, which will last me a week, I'll mix like them, probably more than that, maybe even double that, with around that many mandarins, a few more maybe. And the mandarins are like sugary. So I'll just put them in here, I'll squeeze them by hand so that the seeds are caught up here and I get to keep the seeds as well. I'll just pick the seeds out and dry them. Then I can get hundreds of seeds just off a few handfuls of produce like that, the sour oranges and the mandarin. And when I get this, I'll tip it into a jar, a glass jar, and then I'll have mandarin and sour orange, so it's not too sour and it's not too sweet from the mandarin, not too sour from the sour orange. I'll mix it half-half-ish, 50-50%, and then I'll put it in a jug and fill it with water until it's to my taste, until it's not too hard to drink and you can take a few gulps of it, because when it's pure like that, it's just too intense to drink. And you can see why. When it's so pure like that, I can see how it started up in the old days, 100 years ago or whatever. You know, the orange is like the 14th most traded thing in the world. This year in 2016, the most traded thing was sugar, then lean hogs or pigs, and number 14 or something like that was oranges. And I can see why when you drink it really pure. So I mix it with water after I mix the mandarin and the sour orange together to make it more drinkable, and so it's easier on the stomach and throat and so on. And it's still very powerful antioxidant. Especially when it's pure like that, you just take a sip of it. You only need one sip. That's when you know you've got something good. And I mix it with water, and then it takes me like the week to drink a 500ml jar or a litre jar of it. And that's when it's mixed with water. So you probably go 50-50 mandarin sour orange, and then another 50% water on top when you mix both those together. And it's so smooth, and I've just added water. It filled up to about there, and I've just added water and drank some. It's beautiful, look at that. It's going to last the rest of the week.